Welcome back to Nurturing Leadership. I wanted to share a really good field post. A friend of mine in America is head of a PA company, and they needed to hire an assistant. They progressed and wanted to hire an assistant to really take on a lot of duties that were needed to be covered, right? And the person they came across was actually homeless. Never opened a Google Doc, never opened a spreadsheet, but really wanted to give this person a chance in life. I suppose bringing the empathy and compassion into play that we discussed on a previous post, really stepped out of their zone and put themselves into that position into a position where they could physically help this person. And it turned out to be such an amazing choice because this person upscaled really quickly, was the perfect assistant. And when we're playing the short game, we're thinking this is going to continue. But things go on in people's lives, whether it's death, whether it's depression, whether it's anxiety, whether it's just normal day stuff making you really tired, right? And they were playing the short game, I suppose, and they plateaued, things leveled out, and the honeymoon period maybe finished, and this person slowed down in their duties. But other parts of the business was emailing the assistant and throwing loads of baggage on them, overcrowding this individual. This person was only one person, so naturally going to plateau because of things coming their way. Emails upon emails, messages upon messages, and their actual line manager, the boss, my friend, didn't even know what was going on behind the scenes from around the business. It came to a point where they really had to have they needed to know. And good leadership would sit down and ask, are you okay? If it wasn't for that meeting, this person could have burnt out and left. High turnover of staff. This person could have fallen into a struggle, quit, even getting fired. But they sat down, they had a discussion, and they asked, are they okay? The truth came out, the discussion points came up, sharing of duties, and they all realised. But what they didn't realise was the individual was nervous to speak out, and all they needed to do was have an open and honest conversation. And my friend, as the leader, had put in place certain strategies. If you get jobs given to you outside of me, you need to speak to me. Any emails that are coming from other people, you speak to me first. And everything seemed to change. But it also empowered the leader, my friend, to be able to speak up when other things weren't necessarily going smoothly. And good leadership will at some point need to have uncomfortable conversations. But this other person, the employee, was thriving because they felt safe of the obligations and having a true reflection about what duties needed to be covered in the workplace. So there was no confusion. Everyone was working on a level playing field, and things slow down. The growth is like a dial. The plateau had smoothed out. They're still thriving in the workplace, but it wasn't fast and it wasn't a big drop. And what a great way to lead a great story. Phenomenal. And they're thriving together now, which is awesome to hear. If anybody out there has got some really good stories that they would like to share of good leadership or good teamwork, please send them through, and we'll speak soon.